Holick got there. He was off the pace in the twinkling of an eye. He got left flat-footed there and he's back third in the clear. 2 lengths first among equals and Lightning in My Veins. They're both back together watching all of the action unfold. At the 400 coming around the turn, and the 3-year-old Lusaha led for home. Vega Magic about to quickly come out after him and have another crack. Then 2.5 lengths Chocolate Holic and first among equals Lightning in My Veins. Vega Magic races up now and he goes past Lusaha. He sprints away. Chocolate Holic is storming down the outside with first among equals, but Vega Magic is going to prevail, and it was an interestingly run scale, and at the end of the day it was a great result. Vega Magic, the punters backed him and he didn't disappoint them. He beat home Chocolate Holic and first among equals. Lightning in My Veins is fourth in, and fifth of the quintet, Lusaha, who weakened after getting involved in that tactical battle in front. 123.08. Vega Magic, number 3. Ridden by Jake Casey. Second Group 3 success for young Jake. He got to the front okay, and then Lusaha started to pull behind him when Chocolate Holic went forward as the brakes went right on and they were idling. Pike went forward, Brown came off the fence, and then all of a sudden they were really getting along at a much faster clip. And the two out the back were just watching this all going on in the meantime. Vega Magic again coming at Lusaha, eventually headed him after they'd balanced up. Chocolate Holic, which has run second, was trying to regather after switching off and switching on and then having to switch back on again. First among equals couldn't concede the start and run on and make up the required ground. Lightning in My Veins just battled away and is ready for the paddock. And Lusaha, well, his run had ended at the corner. 123.07, 35.38, the last 600. Vega Magic by Lope de Vega from Admirable for Wally and George Daly. Second group success here for this 4-year-old who's now won 9 of 14. He came out of the Winterbottom Stakes. He was only a length and a half off takedown there. He had won the Colonel Reeves prior to that. And Jake Casey celebrates his second Group 3 success. 3:30-2:30, and punters labelled him clearly as the one that they wanted to be on. Chocolate Holic is second home by Blackfriars out of World Famous. Verona trainer, co-trainer Alana Williams with Grant Williams, $2.20. First among equals by Exceed and Excel from Pride of the Class. Verona Brett Fogarty, trained by Cyber Miller. Aaron Mitchell aboard in third placing. No divvy though with insufficient runners. 2 lengths by 3/4, and they blistered home in 33.91. 33.91. And if you were back, you had not a hope in Hades of running them down the way it all transpired. So to the next of the day, the running of race number 5. This is the budget car and truck rental Crawford Stakes over the 1,000 metres at listed level. Number 6 Born Supremacy, along also with the late one of 8 Furious Dame. So just 6 to do battle in the opening leg of the quaddie. So there it is. Jake Casey coming back down there with part owner Wally Daly being led in here. This son of Lope de Vega, trained by Sean Casey, and another very well-deserved Group 3 success here for the stable after their victory in the Scale Stakes. Let's go downstairs to the yard.
Sean, the one thing you've continued to say to us is that the further this horse gets, you believe it's going to get better, which is hard to understand, I guess, when you see you only lose a Group 1 Winterbottom by 1.5 lengths, but seemed to really enjoy stretching out over the 14 today.
Yeah, he showed his class today, and well, he showed his class in the Winterbottom as well as a super run, and yeah, with a few tactical riding changes in mid-race, the horse handled it well, Jake handled it well, and yeah, I'd say it was a great consolation race.
Obviously, when you get to these type of races, the group events, you're not able to be as dominant as we saw earlier, but this reminded me a little bit of the Vega Magic from the Belmont days, doing it at the start, putting that pace in, backing off and making the others think they're a chance again, and then doing it at the other end as well, and it was a complete performance today. Yeah,
he got away running super times in short course races, and obviously coming up through his grades. But we've all, with his stride and with his stature and stamina and all the rest of it, we're always expecting to get more ground. He's run a great time for the 7 furlongs today, so he just keeps PBing.
And it's almost harder to win races like this, isn't it, with the 5 horses when the tactics are changed, your speed's changing throughout as well, and for someone like Jake having to think just continuously and looking at this challenge and that challenge as well, they almost mean a little bit more in a way.
Yeah, well, when the 3-year-old grabbed the bridle and then, Pikey's horse got a rush of blood as well, it was like, where do we go? And what you say, Jake stayed calm and collected and followed Jason into the straight and had a beautiful run in, so no, it was well done.
You mentioned the where do you go during the run. Where do you go now with Vega Magic? What's this big picture plan that we're looking at?
Well, obviously George, one of the owners, is a mastermind of his programming, so we would just see which way to go, like in winter time, where we might sneak across the paddock and have a dab.
Just a quick comment on Jake. Obviously, when you got that first group victory with him, it was probably, you're ecstatic for your son to get the job done. But now it's expected. We've seen him ride a brilliant race in the Group 1 Winterbottom Stakes. He needs to be doing stuff like this in group races. Yeah,
well, he's really well liked in the room, and they all ride together. And he's got a good relationship with the other jockeys, and he's a good rider. So. It's good to see him get his rewards.
He's doing a great job. We'll go chat to him now. Congratulations, Sean. Jake, as we mentioned, these group events now, mate, they're not meaning as much and not as hard or pressure, I guess, because this is where you belong.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's just good to see the horse go again and bring out another win.
What's it like having only 5 runners, 5 genuine good runners as well, and so many tactics changing throughout?
I think it sort of worked in our favour when that one fired to the front. Just give him something to follow and cart him into the straight, and he picked it up well and kept going to the line.
Were you surprised how well he was able to react again as you turned for home and really let down after doing a little bit of work through those early stages and the to and fro throughout?
Yeah, it was, but he was super composed today and relaxed, and I think he's going to carry on and be quite a nice horse.
Jake, well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jake Casey picking up the Group 3.